Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you how to connect n8n workflow to MySQL database. I'll also insert data, to post data to the MySQL database, and I'll also be able to fetch data from MySQL database. So I have an empty workflow here, and I've just named it MySQL. For the MySQL database, I'm going to use a free online database. I'll just open my other browser and search for free SQL database. And it's this one here, this link. Zoom. So I'll click on it and I will log in. I haven't signed up, so click on login. It should give me a link to register, which is this one here. So let me register. Just use my email. At gmail.com. Then confirm on the robot. Then I register. Let's give it a few seconds. It's a bit slow. And then registration complete. Please check your email, then visit the login page. So first visit the login page. Then I'll also go to my email and see if I have received any. So there is from SQL. So it's telling us to use this link to complete the registration. So I'll click on it. Then let me see if there is any password. There's no password at all, but just enter the new password. Choose my own. Confirm it. Save the password. This site is a bit slow. If you want a faster MySQL database, then you'll consider hosting your own. So you get a VPS, then you do the hosting. So now you can pass my email. Then I'll enter my password. Let's remember it. Then click this, confirm that I'm not. Then here, thank you for registering for your free database so we can provide a better service. Please tell us where you're from. So let's just fill in these boxes. I fill my country. Then I'll complete the registration. So after I complete the registration, you see that I have 1 out of 1 available databases, that is free database. So I need to start the new database here. Let's click OK. I need to select the location and just select a location and save the location. A bit of setup here, but just to be patient. So my location has been saved. Then I'll now go ahead and start a new database. So you can say I have 0 out of 1. And my database is being created here. So I'll just wait. It's going to take a few seconds to configure database. So keep refreshing. It's not there yet. So I'll go back to n8n and search for my SQL node. In this node, I want to start with inserting data into a row. A row into a table. So rows are now our data. I have an existing connection credentials, so I'll create a new so that everything is clear. So we have to fill in the host, the database name, and the user of the database, as well as the password of that user. So I'll go back and see if this is created yet. Not yet. Let me try to refresh. Yeah, it's live. So the database is live, and we also have the PHPMyAdmin for the database administration. So I'll open this link so that I'll be able to create a table within the database. I think they've sent the credentials to my email. You can see that my credentials are here. I'm displaying them publicly, but I'll just delete the database after recording the video. So the host is this one here. I'll copy that and just go to MySQL, PHP, put that as the server. Then the username is going to be this one here. So I'll put the username, also put the password, and I'll confirm that I'm not a robot. Then I'll go ahead and sign in. It's very slow, maybe because it's a free database. So I'm signed in, and you can see that I'm within now my dashboard. Let me just zoom, and this is the database that I have. So within this database, I'm able to create tables. So let me just log it, and I have 4 rows here. To table name, let's call it table 1. Then continue. It's really slow. So my first column or field is going to be an ID. I want it to be an integer. The values I'll just give 255. Then I want this to be a primary key. Is there any section that I'm supposed to choose that? It's not indicated, so I'll enable auto increment. Oh, so the primary section is here. Then the next, I want to have my name or record the names of a user. So I just click OK. So the next field is name, and this one I want it to be it's 255. This one is also going to be 255, and it's a variable character that is going to be age. This should be an integer. Then country. That country is now going to be variable character, then 5. So I have my table schema, or I have my table fields. I'll go ahead and save this. This is extremely slow, but bear with me because we are using free stuff. It's loading. So our table is created, and right now, if you browse, you'll realize that our table is empty. It doesn't have any data. So I'll just go ahead and connect now this database to the n8n workflow. So I'll just get the credentials. First of all, we have the host. So I'll go to n8n, add my host here. Then we have the database. You realize that the database name is the same as the username, so I'll just copy that. Then I'll also get the password, which is this one here. I'll copy that. The port remains the same as 3306. So I'll paste the password and I'll just save this and let's see if there is any connection. Yeah. So we have a successful connection here. I click on that space. We have our credential activated, MySQL account number 3. So the operation that we want is insert. Then we need to select a table where we are inserting data to. Of course, we only have table 1 that I created, so I'll go ahead and do that. Then data mode, we need to map each column manually. So first column is going to be a name because ID will be generated by the MySQL. So I'll say my name is Luku. Then we have another column which is age. Say that I'm 100 years old. Then we have the country. So I'll select country, put Kenya. Then I'll execute this. So there's a success. If you go back to the DB, just refresh or browse again. It's going to display that data here. It's only that the database is extremely slow. This is not good for production. So you can see that my data is there and there is an auto increment of the ID. Then you can go ahead and just insert data from this section. So insert. This is extremely slow. This is for editing. I'll go back to n8n and add more data. So let me do that. Just change my years to 5. And we change it to country, maybe put Uganda. Then I execute. Success. That is going to add a new row. So let me refresh this. So I'll just enter browse again. At the same time, I'll go back to n8n and just change the operation to selecting rows from the table. So our table is listed here. If I execute this, you should be able to see data being fetched. You see, it has fetched my records here. So that is a simple operation and the connection of n8n to MySQL DB. I hope this is helpful somewhere in your automation process. You can introduce the MySQL node using the process that I've just shown you. Thank you for taking your time to watch the video. In case you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section.